Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Upon Further Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the infamous Second Son trailer that was just revealed at the PlayStation meeting. So let's go ahead and take a look. So as the trailer starts, we can see what appears to be the Sky Needle in Seattle, and it seems to have been ruined from some kind of a battle or something, and we're going to get our first stop right about here. And here we can see a checkpoint for a government agency called the DUP. That's the Department of Unified Protection. It appears to be an agency that was created after the events in Empire City and New Marais to keep people safe from what they call bioterrorists. The game is set about 7 years after the second game, so there's definitely going to be some conflict between the DUP and the main character, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. As we can see here, the cameras are being monitored by some government agents. If you look closely at the date, it's the 20th of February, 13. So it's a little nod to the reveal date. And we see an explosion there. We're about to get our first glimpses of the main character for infamous Second Son. But here we see some DUP agents looking for the source of the disturbance. There was a quick shot of our main character. And we're about to get a stop coming up right about there. So here we got our first look at the main character of this infamous game. His name is Delson Rowe. He's a 24-year-old who got the ability to turn into smoke after he helped some people from a bus accident. So very similar to Cole in that he was just a regular person who got these extraordinary abilities. He's been being hunted by the DUP because of his abilities, but he doesn't seem to be one to just bow down to the government restrictions on the bioterrorists, as they call them. You can see here him attacking one of these soldiers with what appears to be a chain that he has. He has a chain wrapped around his hand, and he's using that as like a lashing attack, but he's also using his superpower. Seems like some kind of a smoke attack that he's using on these soldiers. So that'll definitely be an interesting dynamic for the game. So as the trailer starts back up, we can see him taking out a few more of these enemies. And it appears that the smoke ability allows him to move around a battlefield, a little bit like Nightcrawler from X-Men. And we can see here that obviously the smoke is very powerful as it throws back that armored car. We're going to get a stop coming up relatively soon that's going to showcase another seeming like it's going to be another ability that he can do, but we're going to stop it right here. And here we can see a swirling vortex of smoke. It seems to be throwing some debris around, and it looks very much like a tornado. Not sure if this is going to be an attack that's going to be used in the game, or if this is just something that was made for the trailer, some kind of a cutscene attack. But it could definitely be an interesting attack in-game. We'll just have to wait and see. The trailer's going to start back up, and we're going to see Delson turn back into a man after having been in that vortex of smoke. And we're going to get a first look at his face, so we're going to go ahead and stop it right here. And here we can get a good look at the face of Delson Rowe, who is going to be the main character in infamous Second Son. We're not exactly sure at this point if morality is still going to play a part in the game. The first two games were very dependent on the player as to if you played it as a good person or a bad person. In this trailer, it seems that Delson is a bit more of a bad guy, although he is fighting against DUP agents who might themselves have some nefarious purposes. It's not exactly clear. However, his look and his demeanor definitely seem to be more bad guy than good guy at this point. So that'll definitely be interesting to see as we go forward.
We're not in control.
And there is the title shot, and that's the end of the trailer for infamous Second Son. Obviously, it's going to be coming out for the PlayStation 4, which was just announced at the PlayStation meeting. And we're not exactly sure about release date, but we do know that the system is coming holiday 2013. Stay tuned to VGU.TV for more information about Infamous Second Son as it comes out. However, we are definitely interested to see where the story goes and learning more about this character and about the different abilities that are going to come from smoke-based powers as opposed to electrical-based powers, like in the first two games.